How's it going, ladies and gents? How's it going? Sorry for the delay in uploading. I will explain things in a bit when I get back to my room. Peace out. Apologies for the continuity change. I just got back from my holiday and I didn't really have much time to record. So I hope to change the plans for this channel. If you know me well enough, you will know that I have another channel known as Wagwan-R1, where I post rants. I do a series of, Adam vs Wild, which is basically a Bear Grylls spoof knockoff thing, and a few other stuff. So to make life a bit easier, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this channel Wagwan-R1 as opposed to Adam's Reviews. I'm going to not keep the channels separate, in other words, and have it just as one. It's just easier for me. I'll still do reviews, but I'll be doing other stuff, like the things I would be doing on the Wagwan-R1 channel, and on the original Wagwan-R1 channel. So there's one thing I would like to address. The reason why I haven't been uploading for so long is because I have been working on some YouTube projects even that I'm not yet done with, because I'm still working on them, as I said. One of them being I'm thinking of doing a sort of 1 second every week, like a 1SC video of my YouTube, like for YouTube. Just documenting what I've been up to in the summer and not too long after lockdown, because it's been a really weird and difficult time. And my other project is I'm trying to lose some size, because I have been gaining a lot of weight in the past year or so. I mean, some people are just going to be like, okay, yeah, and you've of course you've gotten weight. Everyone's put on weight. It's because of lockdown. Yeah, I agree with that to an extent. Most people in lockdown, they were at home a lot at the start and they didn't have motivation to do anything. Don't get me wrong, I did go out for a lot of walks and start, and I just got a bit lazier as the day went on. I was building up really bad habits, such as having a takeaway sort of every day, which isn't really good for me. I used to be really serious with my fitness and nutrition. If you've been subscribed to this channel since the beginning, you would have noticed the difference between my appearance then and now is that I wasn't as filled in with my face. Now I look a bit more chubbier. I've gained a bit of size. Not incredible size, but enough to sort of notice there has been a change. And even back then though, I wasn't even cutting down. I was doing something known as a clean bulk, where if you're into fitness and you know what's what, that basically means is that you're trying to put on muscle without gaining too much fat. While it was somewhat sufficient, I didn't see much gains. I saw very little due to not being consistent with progressive overload and having the required protein allowance per day. I should have been having at least 200 grams of protein a day, and I wasn't really hitting them goals. It just got really difficult for me, and later on that summer I just sort of let myself go, and that was when I started to put on more weight. I don't want to ramble on too much, but my fitness journey has changed throughout the past 2 years. At start, when I first ever went to the gym ever, I was about 16 years old. It was before I even made this channel. I was actually doing a different channel known as the Banter Boys, where it was a trio of us, which I don't film or upload on that channel anymore due to not keep the others not keeping contact with me and me not keeping contact with the others, and we just grew away as we moved on with our lives and just became very distant. Like, I would love to do a reunion of the Banter Boys, like, for one last video, but the chances of that are very, very slim. But getting back to the point, like, when I was 16, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know much about progressive overload. I didn't even know what progressive overload. I didn't know what hypertrophy or hypertrophy, if you like. I didn't keep track of protein or anything. Then, since that was going a bit to shit, I decided to go on a cut, and I went about it in the completely wrong way. I was starving myself completely, and yeah, I did lose a lot of size. I was at 16 years old, and well, I was about 5'9" or 5'10", and I was at like 9 stone, which was pretty low. If I would have gone any lower, that would have been really unhealthy. But I was really unhappy, starving myself, and I decided to change things up because I was too lean and I wanted to put on size. So then I did the clean bulk, which I told you about. And then I went on a quick cut, which did not last for long. And I did a dirty bulk, which, as you can see, I have bulked, but I haven't gained much muscle. When a dirty bulk isn't really a good option to put on size. I mean, it's good for people who are like really skinny and starting off, but I wasn't really skinny. I had like things known as, puppy fat, just sort of not exactly like chunky, but I was slightly pudgy in some areas, mainly the face area and the belly. And it was going good for a while. I had a little bit of gains going on until, due to other commitments, I started working more. I had to change a different job, different shifts. I was too committed. I got very committed to my college work, and I got into a relationship. As I was making new friends, I was, going out more. I was having more, alcohols, doing a bit of drinking. I'm not an alcoholic by any means necessary. Combining them two with little exercise, because I used to go to the gym, and I used to do long bike rides as well, and do trampolining when I was 16, like weekly. And after stopping that, put the two together, you put on weight. I've tried many different things recently. I tried eating a little bit clean. I tend to lose my willpower very easily. It's a typical thing and all that, but I'm open to suggestions and stuff like that. Also, I did try another few diets, such as the OMAD diet, which is an acronym for 1 meal a day diet, which didn't go to plan. I mean, the whole starving bit wasn't that much of an effort. It was just because I did it on a 20 to 4 hour window, which means fast for 20 hours and you get to eat for 4 hours. The only problem is with that is I was away from town at the time when I did that. I was going on one of my long bike rides, and when I did have the chance to eat, I was eating non-stop. Even when my window had closed for eating, I let myself go. I was like, right, this isn't working. I understand in order to lose fat or weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit, which means you burn more calories than you consume, or in other words, you eat a little bit less than your basic metabolic rate, which means how much calories you burn just from being alive, and you have to eat less than that. However, it comes with cardio and stuff, and nutrients and macros. Another reason why I haven't been uploading for a while is because I have been too focused on my recent college work I've been having to do, and I need to meet a deadline, which was earlier than I thought it was. Also, I had to revise. Well, I'm having to keep revising well for my theory test for driving. Another reason why I haven't been uploading for a while is because recently I had to do some college work, and also thank you very much for watching this video. Comment your suggestions down in the section below and let me know if you think I should do the carnivore diet. Peace out, ladies and gents. Peace out.